guys, how's it going? Welcome back. So today I picked up this little Peavey Backstage amplifier. It's a little 10 watt thing, 6.5 inch speaker, and it does have an open back on it, so it can really throw itself around. It's pretty good. I was looking at these amps a few years back when they first came out, and Music City was carrying them at the time. They were about $100, you know, which I guess isn't too bad, because, you know, for a couple bucks more you can get a 158 Rage amp, or even the Blazer, but with a bigger speaker. But these things are actually pretty darn impressive in themselves. But anyways, I found one on Kijiji and did a swap with the guy, and figured, well, we'll check this thing out for you guys and see what we think about it. So I'm going to throw it on the Stratocaster first, and we're going to go through the clean channel, dirty channel. We'll go through the main selectors here, because this guitar's got the most selection compared to the other ones. So anyways, I'm on the clean right now. You only have bass and treble, main volume. You do have a saturation switch with an overdrive knob to give it more or less. Tape CD input, headphone jack. So anyways, let's give her. So second position now. Middle and neck. And the neck. So let's crank a bit more volume. That was only on about 3.5. So let's, oh, what the hell, let's take it right to the top. Full blast. Full blast on clean. Starting with the bridge. So it does start to break up a little bit at full blast, which is expected. Let's bring her back to about 7, and we'll go bridge it in the middle. That's nice and clean. Let's go full bass on that. Pretty decent on a Strat. Okay, saturation with the little gain, what do they call this, overdrive in the middle. Let's go for the blast. Alright, so we're going to switch over to another guitar now. So on the Strat, it's not too bad, you know. It's I'd say it's fairly decent. And we'll make sure the telly is tuned. starting in the neck position, then we'll go middle, and then we'll go to, bridge, middle, and then the neck position. Let's give her some more volume. Let's go full blast, clean. What do you call that? Not echoey, but hollow sounding a bit. Okay, overdrive, so volume half, overdrive half, and the switch is on, and start in the neck. Try and push the volume any higher because you can hear it's feedbacking. Okay. Little hollow sounding. Not too bad for like a blues crunch, you know. If you're gonna play the blues, it's not too bad. All right. Now do a humbucker machine. Okay, so let's give her full blast on the clean. Now, let's go middle. so bad. Okay, overdrive. Volume half, overdrive half. Bring that down about 2. Alright guys, so my overall opinion with a humbucker guitar, it's definitely really good and clean. Nice crunch to it as well, especially if everything full blast. And pretty good for a 6.5 inch speaker. My Music Master amp here, this one here, it's got a 6.5 inch too, and it's a really nice sounding amp as well. Little Peavey, I think it does best on a humbucker guitar, and it does pretty decent on the Strat. I'm really not feeling it, you know, on the telly so much, but you know, it stays pretty clean too, even at the higher levels on the humbucker, and that's to be expected, you know. It's just the way things go on some amps. They don't like every guitar setup out there. But this one doesn't seem to do too bad on the Strat, and it doesn't do too bad with the humbucker guitar, so my Chord X2, the black one. As far as, you know, staying really clean throughout the levels, it does a nice job, you know, right up around around 5 or 6 on the dial on the clean channel. It does really good with the humbucker, you know, before it starts getting any kind of brake going. I think on the overdrive it does an amazing job. No matter where you are on the dial, it does a really nice job. Yeah, I think if you've got a chance and you want to get one of these little practice amps, this is only 10 watts of power, and believe me, you guys aren't even really hearing the full power of this amp, because I mean it's just not possible. You know, I mean, I'm recording this, right? So, but she's pretty loud, pretty obnoxious little amp for 6.5 speaker there and 10 watts. But as a beginner amp, I'd say it definitely is a great little beginner amp. It's a great beginner amp for beginners. It's going to give them their tone crunches. It's going to give them the clean stuff as well, you know. And you've got the ability to plug in, you know, an MP3 or a CD player. You are going to need, of course, a 1/4-inch stereo jack for input and stereo 1/4-inch jack for your headset. But, you know, not bad. You know, open back, so it really lets that volume come out, and it doesn't restrict the speaker movement either. So the speaker can really actually move out. Now this amp, I didn't bother playing with the bass and trebles for you, only because I know it puts out some really squealing treble. And as far as the bass output goes, it doesn't have a lot of extra bass above the midway point, you know, which is fine. You know, it is a small little amp after all, but not too shabby, not too shabby. I don't know what these things are actually worth. I mean, the guy was asking about 50 bucks, I think it was, for it. And like I said, we did a trade deal, so, you know, no big deal there. You know, so equal value. But I think, you know, marketable price-wise, if it's in as good a shape as this one is, which is actually really good, just needs to be wiped down and, you know, clean the dust off of it type of thing. You know, I don't really see any real rust issues to worry about, you know. If it's in this kind of shape, I think they're worth about, you know, good 40, 50 bucks anyway, you know, my opinion. And especially if it's still playing really clean, you know. So anyways, let me know what you guys think. I don't get into doing this, you know, playing Iron Maiden or any of that other stuff on my videos when I do demos of stuff, just because there's no point to it. The big thing is to show you guys, you know, the what it can do for sounds and, you know, type of thing to a certain level, and tell you what I think about it. But anyway, there you have it, the Peavey Backstage 10-watt amplifier. Good little practice amp. And anyways, catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching.